I just want to talk about a child travel consent form real quick here again. I did a video on this a couple of weeks ago, and I've had a number of calls with people calling asking specific questions. The first thing you need to understand is, number one, that you do not have to have a child travel consent form when you're traveling overseas. Airlines may request that you have it, but it's not something you have to carry. The reason why a lot of people carry them now is because of child trafficking. A lot of times when you get to the foreign country, there's a chance you might be stopped if the parents are not traveling with a child. They'll ask questions. So where do you get a child travel consent form? There's no form that is set up to do it. You can go online and search for child travel consent form. You can find some. I've also had some people reach out and say they had to pay for them. I don't know if you had to specifically pay for them, but that child travel consent form needs to have some information on it as far as what parent is not traveling. It also needs to include who the child is traveling with. It needs to have the child's name, and good forms will contain like the passport information, the address where they're going to be staying, and most importantly, that form needs to be signed by the parent who's not traveling, then notarized by a notary public. So I've had people just bring letters to me. They just write a letter and say, hey, I know my child is traveling to this country. This is who they're traveling with. This is my name. I know that they're going to this country. This is where they're staying, and this is their contact phone number. That way you at least have something that can be signed and notarized, and whoever is taking your child with them can at least have that with them to do it. So child travel consent form, not required, but I highly recommend that you send one with your child or whoever they're traveling with, just in case they get stopped. If you have any more questions, my phone number is below. My name is Rufus, and I'm a notary dude here in Los Angeles, California. I'm happy to help.